All right, guys, without further ado, let's get right into it. Once again, you are all very much welcome to this Zoom call, ApolloBot presentation. My name is Joey from Apollo. And I'll be your host for today. I have made some other people here co-hosts to help me to also moderate the Zoom for me, please. So let's quickly take a look at the ApolloBot PDF. I'll be sharing my screen now.
S'il vous plaît, en français. S'il vous plaît, en français.
I hope you can see my screen. Not this. All right, guys, I hope you can see my screen. This is the ApolloBot PDF. Let's quickly glance through it. And also during the course of this meeting, I'll be sharing my own account and also explaining a lot about the ApolloBot system. So guys, ApolloBot is an intelligent cryptocurrency robot that trades the spot and the futures market in the safety of your exchange account. I'm talking about Binance, OKX, Bybit, or Bitget Exchange, 24/7 without the need for human interference. Fully decentralized, your funds are always in your exchange account. The only thing you need to do is to register with your sponsors link. You bind to your exchange, you fill your gas, set up your parameters according to your account, then you get started. The minimum to start ApolloBot is just $100. You can start with $100 on the futures bot, or you can start with $100 on the spot bot, or you can decide to start both bots at the same time. Please note that it's not compulsory that you start both. It's not compulsory that you trade spot and futures. You can decide to come in and start with the futures, or you can decide to come in and start with the spot, but you can always add the other bots with time, anytime you want, okay? So basically, ApolloBot started in 2021 with offline, offline contributions, offline assistance to traders. But between that 2021 and now, the ApolloBot system was created actually in 2021, but it was unveiled this year in 2023, April of this year, right? So ApolloBot started online operations this year in April. So some of the advantages of ApolloBot system. ApolloBot system is not a hedging robot on the futures bot, but it longs and shorts different coins using the QLib neural network, which I'm also going to go into that with more detail as the Zoom progresses. So in ApolloBot, the intelligent parameters, the risk prevention system, I'm also going to buttress this. And this also has a strong profit potential with the profit range of between 10 to 80% monthly, all depending on the market, guys. You have to understand that no system. ApolloBot does not do magic. It all depends on the market. But what you can be rest assured here is that you're trading in a very, very safe system. ApolloBot actually has the safest system in the market, the safest setup in the market. And this has been tried and tested because it did not fall victim to some of the volatile situations that cause liquidations in other accounts. I'll also be going into more detail of that as we progress. So basically, ApolloBot does some things, all right, in the spot and the futures bot. It analyzes the market. It does strategy execution. It also does real-time adjustments, which is very, very unique. I'm also going to go into details. I want to go into more details about this, the dynamic ability of the bot. It does trade execution. It monitors and also reports and also executes trades and strategies based on the market. So like I said earlier, to connect to ApolloBot, you will need to have an exchange, either Binance, Bybit, OKX, or Bitget Exchange. Please note that it is one exchange per account. You cannot set up two exchanges, okay, for one account. If you want to set up another exchange or another account, then you need to open another exchange. But Binance, Bybit, OKX, and Bitget exchanges are the ones that ApolloBot uses. So there are two main strategies that ApolloBot uses to trade with. That is the AI DCS strategy. We also have the AI grid strategy. So the AI DCS strategy is a dollar cost averaging strategy, and this is the recommended strategy that we are using on the futures bot, which is actually much more profitable than the grid strategy, and also gives the bot the ability to be dynamic. Okay, it also helps the bot to be more dynamic and also make the best of the market situations. We tried the AI strategy and the grid strategy, and the AI strategy is much more profitable and safer than the grid strategy. Another thing that you also see in ApolloBot are indicator trading. You can trade using indicators, the help of indicators like the average true range, the RSI, the MACD. But this is only for expert traders because this is not full automated. This is a semi-automated category. When you're trading a semi-automated, because you have to input your own parameters, then the bot goes to work. Unlike the one that we are accustomed to, where you tap on auto. Once you tap on the auto, the bot takes over the trade with the QLIP AI. So how to configure your trading strategy? If you check the WhatsApp and the Telegram groups, you'll see that we have prepared parameter settings for each of the exchanges, starting from $100 to now $100,000. Okay, so we have Binance, OKX, Bybit, and Bitget exchanges. You just check the Telegram group. You can just type any exchange you want to trade with. You just type the name of the exchange, and then the command will come up, the Telegram group, and you'll be able to now set your account according to your capital. So basically, like I said, the profit range of ApolloBot is between 10 to 80%, all depending on the market conditions. But like I always like to elaborate on the Zoom, this is a system that has been set up for many years to come, because ApolloBot will not risk your account by over trading. Okay, you will not see your account experience heavy floating losses, which is very unhealthy and which always leads to losses and liquidation. Right now, I'd just like to open my account. So guys, this is what ApolloBot looks like once you are logged in. You see very nice user interface. You see the different icons here, the exchanges, API. You have the buy gas, the profit, and the ranking. Icons at the bottom, you have the home, spot, futures, the logs, and the mine. And like I always like to share during the Zoom is you notice that since April when we started, between April and now, we've not had any losses. And here in Apollo, if you do make a loss, like you see here, this 2 cents, this is exchange fee. If you make a loss here in Apollo, you will see it, okay? It's not like some systems where you're making losses, but you don't see it, you don't know it in your profit page. Here in Apollo profit page, you always see any loss that you made. You can see here, this account started in April. And then on the first day, this was exchange fees, 33 cents exchange fees, funding fees. And then here, the minus 20 here is just another exchange fee, which is not actually a real loss, which is just normal deductions charged by your exchanges. So from April till date, no record of liquidation, no major losses made. I'm sure a lot of you guys remember the June 11th situation. You can see here that June 11th, there were no losses made. The bot was able to protect members' accounts from the harsh volatile, because the futures market is actually a risky market. That is why a lot of investment, a lot of work was put into ensuring that this bot safely navigates the futures market for its users without causing losses.
Yeah.
And one of the things I also want to talk about, guys, is some of the things that we have in ApolloBot that makes it very, very unique. So when the market is very, very volatile, one of the things that ApolloBot does is that it stays out of the market. It doesn't trade that coin, because we might have a coin like we had some months ago. We had XRP that really pumped, and then those who were shorting XRP had liquidations. But in that kind of a movement, there was a lot of big movement, either up or down. When the market is really, really volatile, the transaction protection protocols will immediately kick in. And this keeps members' accounts safe by not trading that particular asset until the dust settles or until the asset is back to the normal trading range. That is called the transaction protection protocols. This is fully automated, okay? So the bot will stop trading and then resume trading when everything is okay without the need for any human intervention. Another wonderful thing about this bot is that it has a dynamic trading parameters. That means that it doesn't just trade one strategy, it changes between different strategies, okay? And here you can also see here, guys, like here, you see, this is my account. You can see there's some coins that are being shorted. There are some coins that have been long, like Link, it's shorting Link coin, is longing BNB. Okay, this is controlled by the QLib AI. The QLib AI shorts and longs different coins depending on the market trend of this coin. So this is example, this is a BNB coin. You can see here the margin method here is flat. So CoinTech has two margin methods. It has the flat margin method and it has the martingale margin method. Okay, it changes between flat and martingale in real time to make the most of the trade, okay? And also to keep members' floating losses. So that's why you notice that your floating loss is always quite low. when you're trading on ApolloBot, and also has two TP modes. It has the partial TP, that's the partial taking profit parameters, and also has the full taking profit parameters. Okay, all depending on the market. Some of the functions you see here are like the rebound averaging, a very unique feature too of ApolloBot. You know, when the market, because ApolloBot is a dynamic system, it's not a predefined, it's dynamic. It changes. All of these settings are different per coin. The rebound averaging here in BNB is different for, let's say, Link. Like you can see here, the rebound averaging is 0.19. This just means when there is a drastic movement in the market, let's say now this is a long position, right? And BNB experiences a major dump. It's not just going to take up all your margin and be buying the dump, buying as the market is dumping. That will just take up your margin. It will only buy a heavy volatile situation or a heavy dump here when there are signs of a rebound. That's what we call the rebound averaging. Very, very unique. I don't think there's any other system that has this. And also you can see here that this bot trades with a leverage of between 5 to 3x, so between 3 to 5x, which is very, very moderate. It doesn't over leverage, thereby risking members' account. So these are some of the reasons why the bot was able to survive many of the volatile events this year. And like I always say, there's not a record of any liquidation since we started in April, because the bot trades very safely to make profits for members, 10 to 80% monthly in the safety of your exchange account. So some of the things you need to get started on ApolloBot, right? You need to fuel your gas. And here in Apollo, the minimum gas that you can fuel is $30. It's recommended that you fuel 10% gas of your account. Example, you want to start with $1,000. It's recommended you fuel $100 worth of gas. This will take you until you've made $1,000 in profit. Basically, it will double your account before it finishes. Okay, so we have the minimum gas here is 30 USDT and the maximum is 1,000 USDT. And ApolloBot uses the USDT Polygon chain, okay? The USDT Polygon chain. So once you deposit your gas, you will see it here in your USDT balance. You now tap on buy gas, you select the amount you're buying, and then you confirm. Please note that this is always a USDT Polygon. Please don't send it to a USDT RC20. This is a USDT Polygon chain when you're sending in your gases. And also on ApolloBot, the minimum withdrawal is just $10, okay? Just $10 to withdraw. And you can see here the fee is just 12 cents. So ApolloBot doesn't make any money from your withdrawals. And guess what? Withdrawals are any day, this. I'm not talking about profit withdrawals, guys. I'm talking about affiliate withdrawals for those who want to, those who are sharing the business. Okay, you can always withdraw your referral earnings any day, anytime, with a minimum withdrawal of $10, and within less than 5 minutes, your money is in your exchange or in your wallet. And yeah, just to show you how you can always see the details of each transaction. Every transaction going on in your account, yeah, you can always see the details. Like here, this is the gas consumption details. Every order the bot takes, it will show you how much gas it has taken and whatever, and all the things is very system here. Another wonderful feature of ApolloBot is that it has that you can choose from. We have the English, Indonesia, the Portuguese, Italiano, French, Japanese, Chinese, Vietnamese languages here, guys. So up to 8 different languages, which makes it very, very easy for you to share this opportunity to your friends, your families, and your loved ones around the world. All right, guys, this brings me to the end of my short presentation. If you have any questions or we have any contributions, you may at this time please go ahead and ask.
Good afternoon, Mr. Joe.
Yeah, good afternoon, my brother.
How are yours today?
Yeah, we thank God.
Yeah, there are some of those exchange. I find it difficult to find their API management in those exchange, like Bitget and OKX. Then this other one, is it Hobby? So I can't find their this thing, their API management there. So to connect it is very, very difficult. It's only Binance and Bybit that no one can be, because no one may decide to change its exchange. So please, can you? I don't know if you have been using those exchange.
Yes,
Where
yes, I
can
know about I know Bitget Exchange. They changed their API management to the web version. It's no longer available. I just noticed that it's not available
the app?
on the app. Yes, yes.
Okay.
Once you have to log in through the website. Once you log in through
Okay.
the website, yes, you'll be able to access the API and binding details. That's for Bitget. OKX, yes, OKX is okay. You can still use the normal. You can use, yeah. Sorry, guys, I forgot to mention this. In ApolloBot, with Bybit and OKX, there is the quick authorization method. Okay, this allows you to complete your binding with just 3 taps. So with OKX, once you open it, you tap on the bind, you see the quick method. You tap on the quick method, just 3 taps, and then you're done with the binding.
Okay.
But for OKX, but you can also choose to do the normal binding. To do the normal binding, it's there. You just open your OKX, you tap on the menu, or you search for API management or just API, and then you're able to see that function there, and then you just follow the normal procedure to bind. Or you can choose the quick method, but the quick method saves you the time and the hassle of the binding processes. So Joe, I hope you get that. If you want to use Bitget, just open the website, log into the website, and then you'll be able to bind. Yeah.
Okay.
From the website.
All right, sir. Other discussion that I have, I will do that. I will ask you personally in our private chat.
All right. All right, guys. Do we have any other questions? Any other input or suggestions? Or you can share your screen.
Good evening, my brother.
Yeah, Timo, good evening.
I'm okay. Well, thanks for the wonderful presentation. But
yeah, thank you.
Yeah, I was going through the chat here. There are some questions. How you could do peruse through, and then you see what these guys are trying to ask here. There's someone who asked that why is that the bot is not trading short? It's always trading long. Then there are
No, it's
even
not
more.
always, it's not, that's, I'm seeing the question. It's not always trading long. It depends on the coins. If you you check my account, you saw there were a lot of shorts. The more coins, the bot trades according to the market trend. The bot uses the QLib to trade. It's the QLib that decides the position of the trade. Okay, so if you're trading many coins, you notice that some coins are long, some coins are short. It's not every time. So maybe it's trading long because the market trend of that coin is long. And then if you just give it time, you realize that it always gets the right market trend. The QLib is actually one of the reasons we did not suffer liquidations when the market was very volatile. It always gets the right market trend because it's a machine learning AI.
Okay. So
yeah.
then
It's not always trading long. It trades long and short depending on the coin and your capital. The more capital you have, the more coins you'll be able to trade, following the parameters that are in the groups.
Okay. So then there's someone else who also wanted to know, and you showed us, you were showing us your whatever. You wanted to know how much is your capital that you use.
Okay, see guys, I started with my account. Okay, my account is basically like an experimental account because I do a lot of things there. I'm not following the recommended parameters. I'm just experimenting with a whole lot of things. Okay, but I started with like $3,000, and then later on I added it up to around $40. I'm just playing around with different strategies. But from between April and now, like you've seen in my account, no losses. Currently, I'm setting up the account on $10,000, right? The trading settings is for $10,000. I've put some in spot and some in the futures. But basically, I'm just experimenting with different strategies and different coins, because there's some things I'm trying to work on. But irrespective of your capital, between 10, I wish Mr. Bapi was here. He would have also shared his screen. Between 10 to 80% monthly, from $100 and above, between 10 to 80% monthly is the target on all capital. But most importantly, like we stress here, is that ApolloBot is set up for the long term, and a lot of preference was made towards ensuring safety of members' accounts. Okay, so that's just it.
Hello, can I ask a question if that's okay?
Yo, please go ahead, bro. Stoneman.
Fantastic. Can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Oh, fantastic. Okay. Because I'm actually still traveling at the moment. But yeah, so I know I've been speaking with yourself, Joey, on Telegram. Yeah, with respect to just a few recommendations that I would say. So, a lot of people want to move out of the DeFi space into something that is like this, where they are more in control of their finances. So there's definitely a good opportunity now for a solid bot to come into play that's easy to set up, easy to run, and offers a good ROI. And this seems to be kind of hitting a lot of those points. It was, and I appreciate it's good to see devs having, an investment of 10K in their bot. But I'm just wondering, with respect to some of the points that I made in terms of an entry point, it would be good if you guys could come to a consensus on that one to see if an experimental amount that would be similar to, or under 1,000, could be kind of implemented, right? Over a few months, just to see how the performance is. The other thing is, with respect to the exchanges because I tend to be kind of just run wallets or decentralized exchanges. So in trying to set up with ApolloBot the first time, I'm finding that in the UK we cannot use Bybit and we cannot use OKX anymore. Fortunately, we can use Bitget, but it's just to see with respect to more exchanges coming on board. How long or where are you in that regard? Just to widen the people that might be able to qualify. I know that Binance is good in the UK, but again, it's just about offering variety so that people can make a decision based on the percentage costs.
Okay. I get you,
Yeah,
bro.
do you see what I mean?
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah. And I think now would be a good time to start pushing those things before the bot gets busy in terms of clientele, just making sure that those things are there so that when people come on board, they're not being put off because the limitations or the budget that they want to have to experiment with to begin with, because a lot of people, for all the reasons that I mentioned, are not looking to go heavy on the first encounter with the bot, but would substantially increase the amount that they've invested if things go well, but they're based on a sub 1,000 account.
Yes. That's why I don't know if there's anybody here with below $500 account. I think there are some people here. You can also share your experience. Bapi could not join the call today because I think he's a bit busy. But like I said, from $100 and above, $100 and above, you're good to go. $100 and above, you're good to go with a target range of between 10 to 80% monthly, all depending on the market. If you check the monthly candles for like 3 months, we've had a very, very boring market. If you just check it, if you know how to check it, just check the monthly candles. You notice that we've not really had big movements in the market yet, but definitely with good movements, we'll definitely have some good profits on all capital ranges. But between 10 to 80% monthly is the target for this bot. And yeah, bro, thank you so much for that input. Currently, we are trying to incorporate a KuCoin exchange. I don't know how friendly KuCoin is in the UK there.
Yeah, I think KuCoin is pretty good. It's pretty solid. I think the other thing that you guys need to consider is the fact that sort of doing a complete guide in terms of setting up the APIs and also funding the exchange itself. These are things that if you've been in the game, you can take for granted. But for new people coming in, they might not be able to fully, sort of be able to navigate their way in terms of not just setting up the APIs and linking up the bot, but even simple things like just financing the exchange or funding the exchange in order to get ready to trade. Just little things like that. So if you've got time to put those things together so that, as people come, one, you're not getting the same questions in the Telegram, which is using up your resources and time. But there's a complete guide. If you want to go with this exchange, that exchange, this is what you do. You create your exchange, you verify your exchange, your KYC. But when it comes to financing it, this is how you do it. This is what you do. Just little things like that. But it's just to prepare, because I think that this robot, from what I'm reading and what I'm looking at, the potential is really good. But with what you'll find is that people want clarity straight away in order for them to know to avoid looking for other options. And I'm not here to talk about other bots or to compare it to other bots. Your product is actually pretty unique in the way that it stands. But yeah, it's just, again, another suggestion, just to say, if you guys have got 5 minutes just to put together a guide for Binance, a guide for OKX, for this, that, 5-minute job, get that all up, and then just pin it to your board, then it helps. But yeah, but I'm super excited, really excited. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here on a Sunday afternoon on my holiday.
All right, bro. All right, bro. I get you loud and clear. Yeah, because sometimes these tutorials, from the scratch, having a tutorial from the scratch, which includes the verification and even the funding, because there are different funding options. Some people use their cards, some people transfer, some people use the peer-to-peer system, right? You understand? It can take some time to go through those different funding options. I'm really visualizing what you're saying. I'm just getting to the point where we now have to look at the funding options for each exchange. Taking members through each of the different funding options available, because some countries you're not allowed to do bank transfers on your exchange and stuff like that. But yeah, I get your point very well. And we'll definitely work on that this month.
Yeah, fantastic. Final point. I presume that you're going to have, or do you aim then to have, because you're doing so many experiments on different fronts, in particular, different strategies, if you like. I mean, I take it at some point you're possibly going to have some sort of setting where you can just pick your settings straight out of the app, whether you're going.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah,
We've done
low,
that.
high,
We've
medium.
done that already. That's why,
Okay.
yeah, that's why in the parameter settings, the settings already there. The recommended settings per account, yeah. AIDTA, the number of coins, the number of orders, the first order stuff. It's all there. You check it in the Telegram group in all the exchanges, yeah.
Okay. No problems. What I'll do is I'll stop talking now. I've set up my just to make you aware that I've set up my account and everything. So I'll probably be in touch later on today, just to see about finishing that up in terms of the options that I've come across at the exchange. And maybe you can help me, or someone else can help me later on, just to conclude all of that by this evening, if that's okay, or tomorrow midday.
Oh, sure. I'm always available, bro. Just send me a message on Telegram.
Okay, fantastic.
All right, man. All right, do we have any other questions, any other inputs? You can share your screen, or you have anything to say, please just go ahead at this time. As we'll be rounding up this meeting very soon. This is just it's a 1 hour meeting. If you have any questions or inputs, please just go ahead and unmute your mic. Steven, nice to see you. Nice to have you here, bro. Alvin, nice to have you here too. So, thank you all so much for coming out for the call. So, Steven, do you have anything you want to say? Alvin, how about you?
Louis, I want to ask, is our first order is a 40 US dollar. You can reduce anytime in future and spot to 20 or not?
Oh, yes. You can always modify. You can always modify your settings. You can modify your settings anytime. But the recommended parameter settings that we have there those are medium to low risk settings. What you have there with the parameter settings. Yes. Yeah.
Very good. That's good. Thanks.
All right, bro.
Yeah, I was about to ask the same question to you.
All right, Steve.
I guess
in the call.
Yeah, I think she's having something now. I think it's very good that a lot of people are actually dropping by in, and it's good also. Just now, a suggestion from DS that we should try to compile how do we set up the API, in everything. But I believe there has been put in numerous time in the Telegram, and also in YouTube, which is good.
Yes. Yeah. Basically, yeah. He was asking about how to have a complete guide for a new. someone who has never even gotten an exchange before, right? The person have to register with the exchange, do the verification, fund the exchange. All that's a complete guide. So we'll definitely look into that with all the exchanges, for all the exchanges that we have so far. And yeah, we are really also working on adding a KuCoin exchange. That will be the fixed exchange that members can use. So between now and next month, okay, guys, we'll give you an update on that.
Hello? Hello?
Yeah, Chidi.
Yes, just one more quick one. If you're modifying, will it affect the, for instance, I'm in 500, I want to make $600, and there's room for modification. So will I change the settings from?
Okay, you're trading with $500. You want to add 100
yes,
to make it $600.
Yes. You're right. Yes, yes. So do I modify
yes,
the setting?
Yes, in that instance,
modified.
You know what you do? What you do is that you just check the parameter settings. I think 500 will trade like 6 coins. 500 will trade 6 coins. 600 should trade like 7 coins. All right.
Okay.
600 should trade like 7 coins. And it's the same parameters. You just check. You see it's the same when you tap on AIDCA. It's the same parameters. So you just check and you for the new coin that you have to add, just add that new coin and then you start it. And that's it.
Okay. Thank you. That's my question. Thank you.
So whenever you wanna, guys, please, very important. Whenever you wanna upgrade your account or add more capital, just check the parameter settings. Let's say you're trading with $100 and all of a sudden you want to trade with $10,000, right? Just go to the $10,000 parameter settings. You see that the initial positions for the coin you're already trading will definitely increase. So you increase that, then you add the other coins that you have to add, and then that's it.
Okay. And one more thing, sorry. The spot, there are no settings for the spot?
Yeah, there's settings for the spot too. The parameter settings carries spot and the future settings. Yes, there are settings also from $100 to $100,000.
Okay. Thank you. That's my question. Thank you.
All right, bro. I hope you're enjoying the bot.
No. Yes. You guys are doing well. Okay. Try. Thank you.
All right, bro.
Mm.
All right, guys. Do you have any other questions?
I want to ask which one is more preferable between partial take profit and full take profit?
Yes, and see, very important, guys. You're not the one that decides. Okay, once you put your bot on auto, the QLib AI takes over the trade. Okay, so you're not the one that decides. The partial take profit may occur as the bot deems fit. So you'll notice that it will switch between partial take profit to full take profit, and flat martingale to a flat method to full margin method without you even knowing it. It all depends on the bot, because the bot is dynamic. It's reacting to the market. It's reacting to the coin movement and trying to make the most of the coin. So that is not up to you. That's automated.
Okay, and I want to ask between AIDCA and AI grid, which one is more preferable for someone to choose?
The recommended is AIDCA. Recommended is AIDCA.
AIDCA.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Joey.
Yeah, Steve.
Yeah, in addition to Alvin's question just now about reducing the first FO. Okay, let's say if our first FO is 40 in AIDCA. So on the second or the third order, we reduce the 40 into like half of it, like 20. How does that affect the DCA?
Okay. See, even if you go and modify the FO, the F4 will only, that modification will only take effect once the bot has come out of that trade with the first settings. You understand? So let's say you're trading with 40. Okay, then you go and modify and change it to 20. The bot will need to come out of the market, out of all the positions, all the orders, come out of the market with the 40, and then will now take up the new settings of the 20.
I see. Okay. That means that it will close every outstanding order before you go to the first order.
Before it updates the first order. Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
All right, bro.
Hello, Master Joe.
Yeah, I can, bro. Where you been all this time, man?
Yes, Master. I'm very fine. I am very
nice to have you back here.
Yes, thank you so much. Master Joe, I want to know about the ATR in the selection of the Apollo coins. What is that means? ATR. Alpha Tango, yeah. ATR. What is that mean? Is it for the rate of the volatility coin or what? Thank you.
Okay, the ATR, that should be the indicator trading. That's an average true range indicator. That's for that's for those who want to trade with indicators. Okay, that's just a system we set up for those who are really, really versed with futures trading and want to trade using indicators. So that's not the one we use. We're using the QLIP settings.
So it's very the best to use the AIDCH with the auto direction, right?
Yes, that's the best. That's the best. Yeah.
Okay. I will follow your guidance. Thank you.
All right, bro.
One more time. From what country is the developer of this ApolloBot? The very, very intelligent and smart bot is made.
The main developer of ApolloBot, the lead developer, is from China. Is one of the best developers I've ever met in my life. The guy is great. He's from China, yeah.
Okay.
He's Chinese. His English is really, really bad. Yeah. But the guy is really great. Yeah.
So it's from China or from China and Singapore?
China and Singapore, but the lead developer is from China. But the other developers from Singapore, yeah.
Okay, that's clear. Thank you.
All right, bro. All right, guys, do we have any other questions, any input, suggestions? We're about to run up this meeting. This meeting was for 1 hour.
Master, can you show the your account of exchange of your Binance or your OKX?
Oh, my exchange is not on this phone. It's not on this phone.
Okay.
I'm using Binance Exchange. Yeah.
Okay. We want to see because your capital is very, very high, very huge.
No, don't worry. Maybe I'll send a screenshot to you on Telegram.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, bro.
Yes, hello, Mr. Joy.
Yeah, bro. What's up?
Yes, I wanted to ask, do we need to top up our gas fees every time we increase capital? For instance, if you go from 500 to 700, you need to increase the amount of gas fees.
Oh, no. If you're going, if the range is that small, you won't have to top it up. But let's say if you're doing from 500 to, depending on the gas fee that you started with, because every gas fee you fill will make you 100% in profit. So, example, you put in $30 gas. I see, guys, ApolloBot has the most generous gas consumption system in the market. Very, very generous, because you make 100% of whatever you put in, whatever investment you make as gas. Example, you put in $38 gas, you make $300 profit before that finishes. So let's say you started with $500 and you put in maybe $50 gas, which is, we also recommend to put $10. That will take you to you double your account. So, and you want to now trade $1,000. It's also recommend that you add another $50. You understand? If you're making that kind of a leap, yes, you can maybe add up an extra $50 gas. That would also take you to your made an extra $500, which is basically $1,000 in profit.
All right, thank you.
All right, bro.
I want to ask if the gas fee finish, the Apollo still working? You forgot to.
Yeah, if your gas fee, yes, if your gas fee finishes, ApolloBot will switch all your trades to single. Okay, ApolloBot is determined not to make losses. So even if your gas fee finishes, it will switch all your trades to single, and it will not trade again. The only thing is that it won't trade again, but it will finish those trades that are currently running. You drop them in single, but it won't trade again.
Okay, good, cool. Thank you.
Yeah.
Joey, is there a pop-up box to remind people that the gas fee is running low?
Yes. Once it's low, you will see it. Once you log in your homepage, it will show you your gas is low.
All right.
Okay,
okay, thanks.
Okay. All right, guys, we are nearing the end of today's meeting. It was just a 1-hour meeting. So please, if you have any last questions and inputs, please just go ahead at this time. I'm really happy to see a lot of new faces here. Victor, mate, nice to see you. Mr. Raymond, nice to see you here.
Master Joe, can I ask about one last question?
All right.
Can you explain about the partial taking profit, because it's very, very clever ways to make the trade is more low risk. Thanks.
Yes. Okay, so the partial profit is very, very, like you said, very nice way for the bot to take profit, even when the coin is not moving in its preferred direction. So example, let's say my bot is longing BNB now, and BNB is dumping. It will change the profit range, the profit mode to partial profit. Now, partial profit is it's a transaction. Okay, it's not like a one-time thing. It's a transaction. It will reserve some margin to be able to take the partial profits from that coin. Basically, it's still taking profit from the coin, even though the coin is moving against the preferred direction. That's what partial profit does. It's a one-time thing. It takes some time because the bot will eventually end up that trade in net profits. You understand? That's also one of the reasons why floating losses are always low, always very moderate when you're using it, because of the partial profit mechanism. And I think based on your question, because I think I already did a little article on that, I'm going to also elaborate more on that, because that's also a really unique feature of the ApolloBot system, the ability to take partial profits even when a coin is moving against the preferred direction of the position, basically.
Okay. So it's very unique. It's the very signature.
Everything about Apollo is unique. Everything about Apollo is unique.
Okay.
You know, with the gas, the most generous gas system, very generous, guys, very generous gas consumption system. We have the QNIP AI, the trade protection that turns on and off automatically. We have the partial profits, the full profits, the martingale and the flat, a dynamic system. Basically, if you check the Telegram,
Mr. Joe,
we are trying to create a system like ChatGPT, an AI that is almost
investment.
Yes, an AI that is almost fully aware of what's going on in the market. You know, that's why the QLib AI is a machine learning AI, because it's always learning, always understanding what's going on in the market.
Always
The QLib
smarter.
AI is, yes, big companies use the QLib AI, guys. So that is what
Mr.
gives
Joe.
what the X factor.
Okay.
Mr.
Thank you,
Joe.
Master Joe.
Mr. Joe.
Thanks, bro. Thanks. Yeah, bro. What's up?
Sorry for coming late with this my question. I forgot to ask the question before now. Yeah, if someone is trading and the bot is giving profits to that person exchange account, and if the person want to withdraw from it, a profit, will it affect the trading? His trading?
No. You can withdraw all your profits any day, anytime. Just leave your capital.
Okay.
Or you can also withdraw your capital. But if you don't want to trade again, but if you want to continue trading and making profits, just remove your profit and leave your capital. You can withdraw your profits anytime.
All right.
You just transfer it from your futures to your spot, and then you can now send it to your account.
All right, sir. Thank you.
Thanks, bro. Thanks. All right, guys. Thank you all so much for joining the call. Always a pleasure having you all here. ApolloBot is a really, really unique system that, guys, we're just getting started with it, and yeah, it's gonna do great things. It's already doing great things. Already did great things in the market by keeping members safe when the market was very volatile. ApolloBot is the only bot I know that didn't suffer losses during all the volatile events this year that caused liquidation in many people's accounts. So, guys, be rest assured that you're in very, very good hands here. Looking forward to hearing more of your testimonies and more of your experiences on the Telegram and in the WhatsApp group. So, guys, from me, this is peace out. I'll see you guys on the next call. Thank you all so much once again for joining the call, and have a great day.
Okay, great day too. Thanks.
Thank you.